Hello everyone, this is the Genshin guy, and for today this is going to be a Furina guide video. So Furina is the latest Hydro 5-star, and she is a great buffer who can easily fit into Hyperbloom teams and can buff your team very well. In this video we will discuss her kit, how it works and play styles, then her constellations, weapons and artifacts, and finally her best team and maybe a nuke showcase if we can vaporize her burst, so stick around till the end. So Furina's normal attacks aren't anything too crazy, but her charge attack is quite important because she has a Usha and Numa alignment. Now what I mean by that is when she is in her Usha state, which I recommend you be in most of the time, upon using her elemental skill she will summon 3 creatures that deal a ton of hydro damage, and it also works off field. And if you perform a charge attack you will switch to the Numa alignment, which will summon 1 creature that will heal the active character over time and does not deal any damage or apply hydro. Another thing about her normal attack is that when you switch her states, for example if you switch from Usha to Numa alignment, she will deal Numa damage when you do one normal attack, and it works the same way around. Now for her burst is quite interesting, as in it has something called fanfare points that at C0 has a max cap of 300 and can buff your entire team's damage based on the amount of fanfare points Furina has. She gains fanfare points when your team's HP increases or decreases, and her skill in her Usha state can reduce your team's HP down to 50%, so it helps, and you can use a healer like Jean to heal your entire party in one go to gain max fanfare points instantly. Also you can indicate the amount of fanfare points she has by looking at the bottom of the screen, as a few spectators appear and increase as the amount of fanfare points she gains. Now for her passive skill, whenever your active character is being healed and the source of the healing is not Furina. When the active character's healing overflows, like their HP is full but they still receive healing, then another character will receive that healing. Now for her second passive, for every 1000 HP Furina has, she will increase her elemental skill's 3 creatures damage by 0.7% for up to 28%, and will reduce the healing interval of her healing version of skill by 0.4% for up to 16%, so you're gonna want HP on her. And her third passive just reduces the time for her skill creatures cool down by 30%. So for her play styles team rotations, here is a Raiden Hyperbloom team. So for her constellations, her C1 is quite strong, cause upon using her burst she will instantly gain 150 fanfare points, and her max cap in increased to 400, so it's a really strong constellation. Her C2 will increase how fast she gains her fanfare points, and when she gains more fanfare points over the max cap, her HP will increase by 0.35% for up to 150% max. Her C3 and 5 increase her burst and elemental skill level by 3 levels, which is nice, and at C4 Furina will restore 4 energy whenever her 3 creatures hit a opponent or her healing creature heals a character, and it can occur once every 5 seconds. Now her C6 is a whole textbook, so I will sum it up for you. So when she uses her burst, her normal charged and plunging attacks will be infused with hydro and cannot be overridden by, for example, C6 Benny, and these attacks will have 18% increased damage equal to her max HP. Also during the burst duration, her normal charged and plunging attacks will have different effects based on if she is in her Usha or Numa state. In her Numa state, her normal charged and plunging attacks will be increased by 25% on top of the original 18% based on her max HP, and when these attacks hit an opponent, the party members will consume 1% of their HP. All these effects can be triggered 6 times and will be cleared once these effects have been triggered 6 times. For her weapons, her best in slot is going to be her signature weapon, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, because it has a really high crit damage and its passive will grant elemental skill damage when HP increases or decreases, but there are other free-to-play options such as Fave Sword and Iron Sting. There are other great 5-star options like Mist Splitter Reforged, Key or Jade Cutter, but I recommend for 5-star use Splendor of Tranquil Waters and for 4-star use Fave Sword. Now for artifacts, it's quite straightforward that she needs a set that will benefit her elemental skill, and for that the Golden Troop set is the best because not only does the 2-piece grant 20% elemental skill damage, but the 4-piece also grants an additional 25% skill damage and an extra 25% skill damage when not on field, and since Furina will not be on field for most of the time, this will grant her an insane 70% skill damage, so this is definitely the best set. As for her stats, her Sans will want to be an HP percent Sans as she benefits from HP, and sadly, I did not get a good HP Sans, so I'm using a attack percent Sans, which is still good, but I recommend going for an HP percent. And for her goblet, it's obviously hydro damage bonus, and for her helmet it will be crit rate or crit damage, and substats will be HP percent, crit rate, crit damage, and energy recharge. So here are a few of her best teams.
網を引きに行きましょう。翼よ、そこだ。じゃじゃーん、そこだ。燃えろ。光り輝くがいい。はっふっ、全力攻撃。はっ、燃えよ。世界を熱狂の渦に。はっ風雲ボーンそれほうはっまたいかがしちゃんとこれこそが知恵の世界を熱狂の渦に。じゃじゃーん、剣に誓う。逃げ道はありません。稲光、すなわち永遠なり。よっはっ、そこ見切りました。私のお家にいらし、僕を称えよ。歌え、僕の名のいざ勝負。 逃げ道はありません。無我の境地。ストップ。そこ。はびこりなさい。じゃじゃーん。よっ。痛くしちゃうかも。はびこりなさい。覚えたわよ。めまいが。久々の獲物。覚えたわよ。これこそが知恵の手。じゃじゃーん。世界の熱狂の渦に。風の神。逃げられると思うな。稲光、すなわち永遠なり。見切りました。痛くしちゃうかも。知識あなたの星を広めな。一緒に踊りましょう。光り輝くがいい。観客になる。私に応えるのだ。無我の境地、裁きの雷。これからよっ。見切りました。覚えたわよ。これこそが知恵の伝。歌え、僕の名のもとに。じゃじゃーん。やっ、風の神。ここより弱滅の時。はびこりなさい。私のお家にいらっしゃい。光り輝くがいい。遠くをたたえ。逃げ道。剣に誓う。いざ。無我の境地。ひゅっ。
So to conclude, Furina is a really strong off-field hydro support who can buff your team's damage and is one of the best Raiden Hyper Bloom teammates out there. She is really simple to build, and I hope that this guide was able to help you build your Furina.
As always, if you enjoyed the vid, then drop a like and sub and turn on notifications so you never miss a guide. Anyways, that's all from me, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.